Local news about local people. This is Newslink, Indiana.
Good evening, I'm Chris Bavender. Thanks for joining us. Repairs to Ball State's chilled water line have caused a side effect that will require additional repairs. The university shut off the air conditioning across campus to fix the chilled water, but without the AC, heat built up in Bracken Library, forcing the building to expand. This is the result: cracked concrete and buckled tiles.
We're always going to have some leaks and failures here and there, and it's the cost of doing business.
Extra tiles will be used to fix the broken ones at an estimated cost of $3,000 to $4,000. The work should be done in a month. Eastern Indiana has been witness to historical music recordings that many people may not be aware of. Newslink Indiana's Andy Marquis reports on the sound of music in Richmond.
Richmond's history is rich with recordings in jazz, blues, country, and more. Beth Searles works at Star Jeanette Corporation, where they restore the music.
A lot of people aren't aware of the music history that Richmond, Indiana has.
While they work to preserve the recordings, one important artifact has fallen into disrepair.
Right here, the old Star Jeanette recording studio started in 1872 as the Star Piano Company, selling pianos at a time when recorded music was just getting started. They evolved into Jeanette Records and featured big-time artists such as
Hoagy Carmichael's first recording of the famous song Stardust was made here in Richmond, Jelly Roll Morton, the New Orleans Rhythm Kings. The list just goes on and on.
The large recording studio fell apart, just like Jeanette Records did in 1934. The Depression and the introduction of radio were to blame, according to Searles. But the building where Star pianos were sold looks much like it did back then. And Alex Kupervitz wants more Richmond history.
And that would be very valuable for our future generations to instill.
The future will meet the past if the new museum is built at its proposed site just next to the old studio. Right now, Star Jeanette is using donations and memberships to help keep Richmond's musical past alive. In Richmond, Andy Marquis, Newslink, Indiana.
The new Richmond Jazz Museum is still in the planning process, but you can check out the artifacts at Charlie's Restaurant. It's located on 10th Street downtown. Now here's a look at our forecast. The skies will become partly cloudy later this evening with a low of 49. Winds will swing from the west-southwest to the north-northwest. Saturday we'll see partly cloudy skies with a high of 68. That is Newslink Indiana. Join us at 6:27 tomorrow morning for more news, and get local news about local people 24 hours a day at newslinkindiana.com.